We are all human beings, living organisms. There are 5 living things in the world: animals, plants, fungi, Monera and Protista. Monera and Protista. The Monera and Protista will include the Monera, especially bacteria, some kind of blue-green algae which are seen in the sea, will come under. Protista will be eukaryotic organism, that is organism, but it will not come under either plant or animal. It will be a separate one called as a Protista. You understand? Some kind of a red, green, golden algae, all these things will come under. But fungi is an eukaryotic animal. Eukaryotic cell. What is the prokaryotic and eukaryotic? These words you might have studied in your previous school education. See, every one of you may be very aware of the thing that if it is a living being, it should contain a kind of mass called as a cell. Mass called as a cell. The cell will have a lot of inclusions. It is having a kind of semi-solid or a liquid in which most of the organs are suspended. And it is covered with a membrane called as unit membrane. Unit membrane or cell membrane. In case of plant, you will call it a cell wall, made up of heavy and cellulose material. But for us, glycoprotein and other materials are flexible. Cell membrane will be there for animals. Understand? And here you might have studied a lot of things. I need not repeat the fundamental what you had studied in your previous years. Endoplasmic reticulum, you have studied. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus is studied, mitochondria is studied, right? Then ribosomes over here, in rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes will be there. Vacuole, you might have studied, but not in animal cell, in the plant cell, vacuole will be there, right? Centrosomes will be there, centrioles will be there, centrioles or centrosomes will be there for cell division. All these things will be suspended in the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm will be combined with a middle, a ball-shaped, a round body is called as a nucleus. It's called as a nucleus. This nucleus and this cytoplasm combinedly called as protoplasm. Combinedly called as a protoplasm. So protoplasm consists of a nucleus and a cytoplasm. Cytoplasm has all cellular inclusions, cellular or non-cellular inclusion plus chemical molecules, whatever passed into the cell will be available. Understand? Either in the form of liquid or in the form of solid or crystals or whatever the nature it may be. And the middle one is called as a nucleus, which will be having your genetic material, called as chromosomes. Depending upon the species, depending upon our development, the chromatograph, that is the chromosomes number will differ. The chromosomes will be having all your information, what you are going to be, how you are going to be born, after birth, how you are going to grow, what is your appearance, color, right? And what is your capacity, everything will be stored in the chromosomes. So they are the genetic material, chromosomes, right? The chromosomes will have some active area, base pair, they will say, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, you have studied. When they will combine with the sugar, and then the sugar is combined, there is some attachment with 3-phosphoric acid, ADP, right? Ribonucleic acid and deoxyribonucleic acid, you have studied. The DNA is a genetic material. Sudden base pair in a fashioned manner repeated on the chromosome. So if you see the chromosome structure, it may be a helical structure, analytical structure. If this is going to be the chromosome structure, right? Chromosome structure, there will be a kind of base pair, adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine, right? Likewise, A will have attachment with C, Q will have some attachment, T will have attachment with the A, C will have attachment with G, guanine. Likewise, there is a fashion of base pair. If sudden base pair, 1, 2, 3, 4, like sudden base pair will have vital information. That information will be carried by RNA molecule and go out of the nucleus, and it will give order to the ribosome to synthesize concerned protein. Concerned proteins. You understand? So that kind of codes are called as a gene. It's called as a gene. The gene will be an active area of a chromosome which will have a specific function of production of certain proteins. Protein are the fundamental molecules of living being. We are made up of carbohydrate, protein and fat. Carbohydrate, protein and fat. You understand? Yes, carbohydrate, protein and fat. So when you grow, you require a lot of proteins, a lot of fat, a lot of sugars. So you want sugar and fat, you are taking it from food. You understand? The food is made up of starch, will be broken into, converted into sugar, and it will give you energy when it is broken into and further metabolized into carbon dioxide and water in our body. And meanwhile, there are a lot of compounds are formed. You take starch as a food material, the starch will go inside, it will get acid degradation, it will undergo acid degradation, maltose, finally glucose. The glucose molecule will get into the glycolysis pathway and will be phosphorylated. Finally, it will come to TCA cycle called as the citric acid cycle and tricarboxylic acid cycle and Krebs cycle. In that cycle, it will be converted into a series of chemical material where carbon dioxide and water will be eliminated, and the whole carbon, 6 carbon glucose molecule will be broken into carbon dioxide and water. Whatever the energy packed with the molecule will be available for us, by which we are all acting. You understand? Energy. You understand? Now, so the genetic material is located in the nucleus. When this nucleus is present, the organism can be called as eukaryotic organism. You understand? U means true. Karyotic means nucleus. True nucleus will be present. Animals, plants, fungi. Okay? And there are certain types of living being in the world which do not have nucleus are called as prokaryotes. Prokaryotes. Some microorganisms in bacteria. Right? Protozoa. These are all will come under that kind. Right? And fungi will be eukaryotic. Okay? Eukaryotic. They are having true nucleus, but only the bacteria is not having true nucleus. You understand now? So they are all coming under prokaryotic category. You understand? So in the world, first cellular, when the first cell is formed, it was prokaryotes. It was not having a very well developed nucleus. When the environment changed in the world on Earth, it has acquired some kind of capacity by utilizing chemical cycling to synthesize its own membrane to form a nucleus. And it preserved its dendritic material very protectively inside the nucleus. Then from the prokaryotic, eukaryotic formed, eukaryotic one cell was struggling to live, but in the environment a lot of chemical and energy sources, so it wants to develop itself. So that cell division occurred, 2 cells, 3 cells, 4 cells, then 8, then 16, 32, then a small organism, fungi, then plants, our animal cells started. You understand now? So, if you look at the origin of cell, living being, now Homo sapien, human being on the highest day, where we develop the highest being. We use only maximum of 10% of our cortical function. Our brain is provided with the 30 billion, 100 billion, not 1 billion, you just calculate. 1 million is 10 lakh. Likewise, 1 billion, right? 1 billion, 100 times. Then we have 100 billion neurons. Neurons are the individual cells which are modified cells called as nerve cells. So in our cortical area, there are 100 billions of neurons of which we are using until now. Whoever used on the planet, human being, maximum could use only 10%. 90% of the neurons are in resting state. When the make it function, or will you think a lot and invent something? Right? If you use 100%, you can control the world, you can control the pattern, you can control the matters, you can absorb energy, and you can change the world also. That much capacity our human being on, right? And the human beings are the highest being. Highest being. With the highly modified and highly developed and modified and diversified physiological system. Physiological system. Every living animal on this world is having its own physiological system depending upon their gene, constitution, and chromosomal constitution, and they are proceeding their life. But as per Darwin theory, human being was not directly landed on the earth. We have been just produced by other beings. The cells from one cellular, two cellular, four cellular, then normal worms, and then reptiles, birds, animals, and apes, primates, monkeys and apes. From apes and monkeys, we have got little bit diversion and a human being form. You understand? So we are all not just introduced to this world or the planet ready-made. We got evolved from simple being to a complex being. So most of our animals will have similar physiological function. If you take a rat or a mice or a rabbit or a dog, if you look at that, it will be having physiological function like digestion, neuron function, and neural function, nerve conduction, chemical material, neurochemical neurotransmitter, tissue hormones, glands, in which endocrine, exocrine, apart from the brain, spinal cord, all are with us. The same thing are found with animals also. So we both are having similar physiological function, but it's not completely comparable or parallel. It is not parallel. It is comparable. How the dog is digesting is not digested by us. Our digestive system is different, their digestive system is different. They will take meat, they will take rice, they will take peppers, they will take fibers, they will take biscuits, everything they will digest. But we cannot digest everything. We can take only carbohydrate, protein, and then fat. Apart from that, if you eat pepper, digestive problem will come. You understand? If you eat tree or something, it will not digest. You understand now? So anything like a fruit or seed or oil or muscles or fish body, something made up of carbohydrate, protein, fat can be digested by us. So the system functioning may be different from animal to animal. But if you see the fundamental aspect or fundamental description of the anatomy and physiology, it will be comparable. Same. Even a mice will have our physiology. They have kidneys like us, they have colon like us, they have esophagus like us, they have mouth like us, they have teeth like us, everything. You understand now? Yes. So, the living being, there are five, I told the highest living being will be human being coming under animal category. Animal categories. We are all coming under animal categories. You understand now? Yes. So, this human body is highly evolved and complex in structure and which can be divided into systems. One which will be controlling the whole body, called as nervous system. The one which will be accepting the food material what we are eating, and we will break that food material and convert it into the simpler material, simpler chemical molecule, and then they are absorbed through intestine and going to our bloodstream, and every cell is getting from bloodstream the chemical material energy. You understand? For that, there are system digestive system. We require oxygen. Every cell requires oxygen for survival and proceed metabolism. And so, we have a separate system called as a respiratory system, through which we are inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. And when the food materials are consumed by us, they may be broken into simpler material, so that there are certain chemical substances which are consumable, which are consumable or occupied by the body or modified by the body for energy, and there are certain things after metabolism or after utilization of energy, some waste material will be there. The waste material should be expelled out of body or it will become toxic material of our body, and so we have excretory system. We are doing our excretion through kidneys, we are doing our excretion through digestive system colon, we are doing our excretion through sweat, we are excreting through saliva, so certain material, metals and some material. So we have a specialized excretory system. So the plants which are growing at one place cannot be able to be motile or mobile, and they are immovable living being, but they are living being, they are having cell. The unit cell or unit functional unit called cell here as we have. So the plants and animals are also having same cells. The difference is chemical constitution will be different. Our cells will have different type of chemicals, plant cells will have different type of chemicals. And so the plants have certain quality that they always require water, and so they cannot move from here and there. Wherever water available, they will make a root and they will grow as a tree, and they will reproduce and they will live healthy, and again they will reproduce and be healthy. If one tree is dying, from the seed of a tree, another tree will be formed. So the genetic material from the mother tree will be passed to the children tree. You understand? Likewise, we, father, mother, their gene is passed to us and we are living. Next, we will yield children in which we will pass our hereditary characters. And so we will die and the children will live, our gene will be living. So the gene pool or the bloodlines or there is alive in this world always, and if the situation is highly favorable, we will become immortal. The sense there is no any danger for us and we are really happy, we will become immortal. Immortal means they cannot be killed. They cannot be killed. We will live forever. But we have the situations which are impossible to us, and adjusting and living, we will not be immortal, but we will reproduce ourselves. Reproduce ourselves. You understand the science, basic science? So, if you are provided with dangerous environment, tsunami may come, oxygen may get, that is oxygen may be polluted, you don't have proper water, and you don't have always proper food, and you don't have proper sleep, and a proper place to stay. If such things are all available, you will never die, you will be immortal. But it is not like that. The earth is having a lot of natural character which are all, most of the things are adversely to us. You understand? Yes. Even if you want to injure a tiger, tiger will kill you. If you want to kill a chicken, it is easy. But if you want to kill a cat, it is easy. But inside a room, if you are there and a cat is there to fight, it will come and fight with us. You understand? One to one, it will fight with us because it has to protect body. You understand? So be immortal. Immortal means never die. Or if the something is dangerous against us, we are reproduced. The sense is we will die, sure. But before dying, we are extracting our genetic molecule, and the children we are producing. The children will live instead of us. So when we die, our gene will be living in our children. So if a living being is immortal, the environment is good. The environment is not good, living being has no chance, it has to die. What it will do? It will reproduce. Through sexual intercourse, they will reproduce. By several methods, they will introduce new organism. So one male, one female, 50% of the gene of a male character, 50% of the female character will combine and it will be born as child. You know what I say? So the parents are not dead. They are dying, but they are not dead. Really speaking scientifically, how? They have given the gene to us, and we are living now. Their own gene is with us. When we die, we will pass the gene to our children. So they will be living in the name of us. So, in the world, every living being will become immortal if the environment is favorable. If the environment is not favorable, we have only one chance. We will die sure, but we will do a modification in our life. We will produce our offspring, our children. So that our gene will not die, our DNA molecule will not die. It will be passed to another living being. You understand now? So this is the way. Then, our system is physiology. physiological system is provided with the complex systems. I told you, muscular system, skeletal system, glands, digestive system, then apart from that respiratory system, excretory system, connective tissues, the kind of system. So we have been provided with a complex cellular structure in our body. So we people are living. When we live, we eat food material, we digest it, we excrete the rest material, we take the energy alone. We take the energy alone for our survival. You understand? Clear now? Now we eat material, we digest it, we take energy, the rest material is excreted. It is like a machine. Our body is like a machine. If there is a machine, there will be wear and tear. Wear and tear. What is wear and tear? Some kind of damage. I purchase a car, first year, no problem. Second year I will do servicing, no problem. For 10 years over per car, I will do a lot of repair will come. Because it is continuously running. You understand? Wheel problem becomes, steering problem will be there, tire, it will get damaged, and engine, it will lose its life, and there will be a lot of iron content excreted or released in the oil. When the oil lubricant is very thin, automatically the engine will get slightly damaged. So, if there is an engine which is functioning continuously, there will be some kind of damages. So, in our body, when we do our normal function, automatically waste material will be excreted. Our body is getting aged, and because of that, it will get damaged. You will get it? Damage. So, because of this damage, the damage may be of two. You are creating damage to yourself, number one. Very big one. Right? That's not the way, right? See how we damage our body. For example, I say smoking is injurious to health. Again, if a person is smoking, right? High quantity of fat oil is injurious to health. I'm not here, I'm taking a lot of oil, a lot of food. The disease comes, never goes. Some kind of dysfunction comes. Some kind of dysfunction comes. This is the way we destroy our life. We create damage to the body. So the disease may occur. The disease may come. The other way, we are not the only living being in this world. We are not the only living being in this world. Around us, there are a lot. Plants are there, animals are there, insects are there, reptiles are there, worms are there. Of all, some kind of invisible living beings are there, called as bacteria, virus, fungi, and protozoa. These are all also living beings. They cannot produce their own food sometimes, may occupy our body when our immunity system is not functioning well. So when your immunity system is hypo in function or reduced in function, fighting function, you will lose your body. How? Easily you will be occupied by some kind of invasion of microbes that may create disease. You understand? So that is from environment. So you can damage yourself by not keeping the discipline, or you may be damaged by the environment in which you are living. So there are two kinds of diseases, communicable and non-communicable. Communicable is communicable is communicating. Communicable from one to other is communicable. Non-communicable is not from one to other. So if I am having diabetes, it is a non-communicable disease. I am having sugar problem because my body weight is higher, my pancreas is not able to secrete insulin from its beta-lactam cells. So when the insulin is lesser, Glucose cannot be carried from blood to our tissue, so glucose level increases in the body, it will destroy nerve cell, kidneys, and our brain, everything. You understand now? Clear now? So this is a disease. When I am having diabetes, and if I touch a boy, the diabetes will not spread. Because his pancreas is good. You understand? So that he will not be getting diabetes from me. So these are all called as non-communicable. Understand? Communicable. When I have an infection or virus, a bacteria or fungi, when we touch other, it may be passing from my body to his body. When he is going to be a good host. If he is having a very good physiological function and good palatable condition, and regular organism can live nicely, then easily he will take it. Because I am spreading it. From me, the regular organism is going to other. You understand now? So, not by your body dysfunction or by your own doing, but you are spreading disease from one person to another person. The person is called as carrier. He will have the organism. When we close contact or touch the material or through body fluids or through sexual intercourse, it may be getting spread into other body, and there will disease is called as communicable diseases. All these diseases have their own symptoms. So a pharmacy student should know how to differentiate a symptom from a disease. See, a symptom from a disease. Okay? Disease is a condition in which an irregular function or an irregular physiological parameter will be observed in our body. I am healthy means all the parameters of my body: digestion, excretion, metabolism, absorption, distribution, detoxification, sweating, urination, then motion. Everything is good in the body, everything is passing nicely, healthy. When disease comes, any one of these functions will get affected. First, when such functions are getting affected, lot of symptoms will come out, signs will come out. Because our body, our living body, is capable of answering the impulses or answering any kind of motion. For example, it is a fire. I'm just putting my hand over there. I cannot keep the hand on fire. Once if I touch, I will remove the hand. I will remove the hand. The reflection comes from final particulate, I am removing the hand. But in the way it is going to give you heat, heat will destroy your. You understand? Pain will come, then it will corrode your tissue and it will form wound. You understand? So that when you touch fire, there are symptoms like pain, irritation. The pain, irritation is because of the fire. You understand now? Likewise in our body, when a disease occurs, in the first stage we will not be feeling because our body will adjust it. But the disease is getting advanced in the body or advancing in the body. Sometime there are a lot of dysfunction will take place in our body. So changes, chemical changes will take place in the body. It will express some kind of signs. The signs are called as symptoms. Signs are called as symptoms. You understand now? So the symptoms and diseases are two different. Symptoms, the signs or indications or manifestations expressed by your body, you will be a disease. You will be a disease in our body. You understand? Any damage or dysfunction or abnormal function happening in the body is called as a disease. What is that? Disease. This can be cured only by drugs. Okay? Next class I will come and talk to you what is a drug, what is a disease, right? How the drug functioning in our body. Oh, one day I will come and talk. Okay? Thank you.